Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Phantom Trick. This video will be a guide on how to make a Gacha Mep, or any Meps in general. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Now, when it comes to Meps, the most common forms are an audition Mep and an assigned Mep. An audition Mep means that you make a part or parts for a Mep, and the person who organized the Mep can choose from the auditions for certain parts. This can help to give everyone a fair chance at getting the part or parts that they want. An assigned Mep means that the organizer of the Mep can choose who they want to do what part. Usually they tell you to fill out a form that is in the description in order to make sure that you have read the rules. It can help to let them know what you want to do, such as the specific part you want. Unfortunately, this can be more of a first-come, first-served method of Mep, which can provide a disadvantage if someone already claimed the part that you want. Sometimes assigned Meps may have backup parts open just in case the person who is assigned to do a part doesn't do it. Now, when it comes to all Meps, the first thing you should do is find the music you want to use. You can pick any song to use for the Mep, but I recommend looking at the lyrics and finding the meaning of the song in order to find out whether it would be appropriate for a Mep. The second thing you want to do is pick a theme. Now, themes aren't necessary, but it can help for a Mep to be more organized and fit together better. Two of the most used themes are color scheme, and what the Mep is supposed to look like or consist of. Color schemes are often used in typography Meps. If you are unfamiliar with typography Meps, they usually consist of the lyrics of the song being turned into visual representation. When theme is used in order to decide how the Mep should look, it is used in order to possibly convey a certain story. An example of this type of theme would be a fantasy theme, in which there may be dragons, fairies, and knights. Now, the number one thing you should always do in a completed Mep is make sure to give the creators of the parts credit. I recommend putting their channel name, channel link, and the video that is their part if they are okay with it. I also recommend formatting the credit section in your description like this. You can also put their name in the video, but make sure to include in the rules to not add their watermark if you want to add the names in the complete version of the Mep. Another major step in making a Mep is the actual parts. You want to make sure that you don't make the parts too long or too short. I recommend making each part consists of 2 lines of the song. Though if the song for the Mep is over 2 minutes, you should increase the amount of lines per each part. It is better to do less parts than doing more parts. Personally, I have seen Meps which have 45 or more parts to it, and that is too much. It may cause the Mep to be less likely to be completed, because there are too many parts, and there may be not many people who want a part. Now, when it comes to the rules, I recommend putting the deadline and the maximum parts allowed for one person to take. You can put other rules such as whether cut in and cut out are allowed, how many app watermarks are allowed, and whether OCS or phantom characters are allowed. I highly recommend putting a list in the comments or description of your Mep in order to allow people to know which parts are taken and which parts are open. Using emojis to indicate whether a part is open or not can make it easier for people to know what parts they can take. Also, I highly recommend not reserving parts for people just because they are your friends. I have seen this happen many times, and they usually get the part before the video is even posted, which can make it unfair for other people who wanted that part. The final thing that you should include in your Mep is information as to when you will be posting the finished Mep. This can help people who participated in the Mep to know when it will be posted, so they can see whether they got a part or not if you didn't announce it. Well, that is all of the advice that I have for making your own Mep. Whether it be a Gacha Mep or a general Mep, this advice may be helpful to you. Please make sure to leave any suggestions you have for any future videos, and they may have a chance at being in a future video, and you could get a shout out with the idea too. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and were able to find it helpful. I hope you have a great day, night, or evening.